What's going on, everybody? PureSalvation here, and today I've got some Modern Warfare 2 for you guys on Rundown Team Deathmatch. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to work with a very low connection. So in this game, usually my average connection was a 1 bar connection throughout this entire game. Occasionally I would get a 2, sometimes a very generous 3, but not for long at all. So how you should approach this is definitely choose a gun with high rates of fire and use definitely Scavenger, and Silencer is what I recommend actually, because when you've got a high rate of fire gun, more often than not bullets will be connecting, even though some might not. Like for example, if you have an FAL and you've got a 1 bar connection, it's very unlikely you're going to get hit markers with that, let alone kills. So if you have a gun with a much higher rate of fire, if you shoot maybe 10 bullets within seconds, you're going to get at least a couple that hit the target, even if you're leading it a little bit or not. So that's what I recommend. And the reason why I would use the silencer is because you're going to be shooting a lot and you're going to be missing a lot. So every time you miss, if your gun is unsilenced, you're giving away your position, and that's just an easy kill for the enemy, because if you go into face-to-face confrontations without having the upper edge against the enemy, usually you're going to lose. So unless you're going against somebody who's halfway retarded, and then in that situation, then you should be you should be able to win. So you see me, I get my Predator missile, and I'm not calling it in just yet. I mean, I was going to call it in, but then I hear footsteps, and so I try to find out that guy, and then he actually gets me my Harrier, so I call that in. But right here is a huge mistake on what I do. So I can hear all these footsteps around, and I call in the Harriers right on top of me and try to come around the cover. However, that happens right there, and I lose the chance of me getting my Pavlo, which I would have gotten, as you can see, in like really soon. My Harrier gets me 2 easy kills, which would have been my Pavlo, and it would have been a much better game. But you know, there goes me. I'm partially retarded, so yeah. So I die, unfortunately, to lag, because I was behind the wall and he got me through the wall. Well, actually through the sandbags, and as you guys know, in this game, bullets cannot travel through sandbags, even if you have FMJ. So you see me, I have 3 guys who are running across, but I decided to pick my target one at a time, because there's no point in trying to get all 3 guys at one time. Just focus on getting 1 at a time, because usually if you're focusing on 3, they're all going to notice you, and then usually you will end up dying. So that's not a good thing. I apologize right here. Somebody had came into my room and started disturbing me and started messing around, so I had to get them out. And yeah, so that's the reason for this delay. Usually in objective game modes, once I get my Predator, I usually don't call it in. For example, in a Domination game, if we have C and B on whatever map it is, and I get my Predator, I usually keep it for a little bit until I hear the announcer say we're losing a flag, or I can just see the flag blinking. Now that's the perfect time to call in a Predator and save the flag. Now I decided to call it in here because I realized I'm not getting much action. I want to find out where these guys are on the map. And my Predator's got turrets, so it started to drift away and resulted in me not getting that easy kill right there. Actually, mostly all of my Predators that I get in this game decide that they just didn't want to cooperate, and I only end up getting like a kill with only 1 of them. So that's unfortunate, and sorry for sort of giving it away. I know I'm not the kind of guy to do that. I usually like to keep my gameplay spontaneous, and if you notice right there, I dropped, and it took a split second, well, not a split second, it took a little bit before the falling damage actually registered, which just goes to show you the connection that I'm having to deal with right now, and which results in me getting all these unnecessary deaths. So I'm about to die right here, and watch this. It's actually pretty ridiculous. I don't think I deserve to die. I think I put in a lot of bullets into the guy, and you'll see why. So I get a guy right here, I get my predator, and watch this. I don't know about you, but I had put at least 4 or 5 clean shots into that. It's just my 1-bar connection saved his life, and yeah, got him the kill, and I would have probably got another kill streak. So if I had a 4-bar connection, just imagine what kind of game I would have had. So I call in my predator to save the emergency airdrop, because I knew once my friend called in the emergency airdrop, that spot became the new hotspot, and I'm gonna get all these all these people flooding in and trying to take everybody's care package. So yeah, oh yeah, and that's another thing. Every time you throw in an E-drop, you've just made that spot a hotspot, and all of the enemies are gonna start flooding in. Just a heads up. So what I like to do is when I call in my emergency airdrop, I use it as bait. I either let my teammates get everything because I really don't need the points. Actually, wow, that's a contradictory. Usually you'd give away your care packages and emergency airdrops to your teammates to get you points, and that's a very, very quick way to rank up. But I'm just a generous guy, and I like to give, so I usually let my teammates take all of my care packages and emergency airdrops, and I focus on just, being a team player. So watch this. I get my predator, and my predator decides, no, I really don't like you, so I'm not going to let you get that kill. And by this moment, I was just ranting and just ballistic because I had 3 predators and only 1 got me a kill, and it was pretty ridiculous. So mistakes in this game costed me a good score, and things that I couldn't have things that couldn't have been avoided also costed me a great score. So the predator that you just saw me missed could have been the last kill cam, but things happen. What are you gonna do? So I'm on the top of the leaderboards though for a 1-bar connection, so usually that doesn't happen very often. So I know I'm going a little overboard on time here, but let me just say, if you guys like these sort of 1-bar or 2-bar or 3-bar pretty much low connection or bad connection gameplays, I'll try to get more up to you guys and hopefully teach you guys how to deal with them. I think that I can't even speak English anymore. I think that's about it for now, guys. It's really late and I gotta get to sleep, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.